Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Tonight we have the Grantsburg Pirates hosting the Amery Warriors here on We Are Grantsburg and We Are Amery, both part of the We Are Network. Thank you so much to everybody in Amery who makes We Are Amery work. Nobody, I'd like to thank more than Tracy Hendrickson. She is phenomenal. She has taken this and run with it, and all the people that help us out over there, Seth and all that. If I get into Eric does hockey, I know he's got like a cult following for hockey. So I just want to say thank you to everybody in Amery who helps make We Are Amery happen, and especially Tracy. And we're excited to get this one underway. We've got about 7.5 minutes before the festivities begin, but wanted to make sure everybody knew we were on. It's boys only tonight. Girls get the night off for Grantsburg anyway. And at halftime today, we're going to have the initials game, but we're also going to have the dance team, the Grantsburg dance team, going to perform one more time here as the new year gets underway. So always fun when they are able to grace us with their presence. Initials game tonight, since you are one of the early birds on the stream, I'm going to let you know the initials are LB. The initials are LB. So get your thinking caps on. Would love to hear where you're watching from and who you're rooting for tonight, whether it's a team or an individual, why you're hanging out with us tonight. My name is Bob Rombach. Beside me, as usual, is Nick Rombach, my brother. Gets to see some boys basketball. His daughter plays JV basketball on the girls' team, so a lot of times they're playing at the same time here, so he gets to hang out with me tonight and do the basketball game. Parents' night here tonight in Grantsburg. Always nice to appreciate the parents, acknowledge the parents and what they mean to programs. Holy cow, Nick, get a look at how many people are out there for Amery. It just is a crowded three-point. Oh, sorry. Nick was on break. There we go. I just looked down and it's like a swarm of them. But tonight we've got our eye on the Wallen brothers, Carter and Keaton, senior and freshman. Lots of brothers in tonight's game. Those two, and then you've got the Matheny brothers, twin brothers, sophomores on the Pirates. And then Zach and Caleb, also senior freshmen. They both play varsity. And we also have Lyle and Dane Lozier, a junior freshman combo. But like I was starting to say, for Amery, the Wallen boys, last year Carter dropped 50 on us in Amery, and I don't usually call away games. For some reason I was helping. Oh, no, I wasn't calling it, but I was along for the ride, and that was something. Watching Carter do his thing, he could not miss from outside. I didn't look up the specifics, but I remember it. It still gives me heartburn to think about, but it was amazing to watch Carter and just, they were not cheap. But he was hitting from 10 feet behind the three-point arc sometimes. He was just in a zone. So as a Grantsburg dad here on Parents' Night, the dad of two of the boys, I hope Carter has a good game, just not that good. So that was a heck of a thing to watch. And then Keaton having a great start to his career. He's averaging, 15.1 per game. His counterpart, Caleb, on the other side, averaging 9.7. So we got a couple of freshmen, a couple of the top freshmen in the area facing off tonight. A couple of the top seniors in the area facing off tonight with Zach and actually Carter is a junior. That's right, Carter's just a junior. My goodness, that is nuts. The video is really dark. Is there a You're right, it is really dark. Let me take a look-see at that. There is a way to fix it. Thank you for saying something. I thought I fixed that earlier, but maybe I turned the thing off. Let's get that. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Hopefully that's a little bit better. Becky, thanks for asking. But as you can see on the scoreboard, Amery comes in with a 6-4 record. Grantsburg 2-5. They've lost their last 4, so looking to get off the schneid here. Amery 6-4, 1-4 in the middle border. So you can do the math. All their non-conference games have been wins, and tonight is another non-conference matchup. So middle border, a tough conference to be sure. And the Warriors looking for a little revenge from the gridiron earlier this year. Of course, Grantsburg football had a phenomenal year, made it to the state semifinal before losing to eventual state champions Stratford. Dale says, hi, Bob and Nick. And then boys tonight, yep. Boys get the whole night to themselves. We had a barn burner JV game earlier. Went to overtime. Amery pulled it off. They won by 2. It was a low scoring thing. It was something like 25-23 or 27-25, something like that. But a fun one to be sure. It's cool the boys get to play on the varsity floor, because in the West Lakeland, our conference, we play double headers, so the JV teams play over at the middle school gym. So they don't get to play on this floor very often. It's newly refinished over the Christmas break, and it looks great, sounds great. Sounds like basketball instead of curling out there, so that's nice. So it was exciting, and then of course it goes to overtime, so there's kind of the varsity crowd starts trickling in, so it got a little bit louder, and it was a fun end with Amery pulling it out. So it looks like the starters are going to go back to normal for Grantsburg. You've got Jaden Brown, Brock Matheny, Zach Rombach, Dane Lozier, and Caleb Rombach will be the starting 5 for the Pirates. Interesting. I'm interested to see kind of who that third guy is for Amery. Obviously, we've already talked about the Wallen brothers. Seth Wallen is also a good varsity player. I think Joseph Thorsheim, I know he shoots a lot of three-pointers, I noticed in the stats. What's that? I'm going to go turn the radio. No, you can just pause it, then unplug it. And then maybe plug it back into the Bluetooth. Pause it. Oh, hold on. So I got to go help Nick.
Thank you for coming to this Thursday night special, a matchup between the Amery Warriors and the Grantsburg Pirates. I ask that you please stand.
All right, there we go.
Singing of the national anthem by Greta and Kate.
All right, we will have the national anthem here and then get the starting lineups.
And now the starting lineups, beginning with Amery. Number 2, Carter Wallen. Number 3, Seth Wallen. Number 4, Caleb Danielson. Number 13, Joe Thorsheim. Number 22, Keith Wallen. Now the Starting five for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 2, JB, Jalen Brown. Number 3, Rock McKee. Number 5, Zach Rumba. Number 23, Dane Rozier. And number 30, Caleb Rumba.
All right, and there we go. The starting lineups are set, and we are about ready to tip this thing off. Zach will take the tip and go against Caleb Danielson, the junior, for Grantsburg. Loose ends all tied up. The 3 refs ready to go. And here's the toss. It's a close one, but won by Amery. And here they come. Carter Wallen, the thing of Grantsburg nightmares, has the ball right now. And he will move it over. This is Thorsheim. Taking a minute to get these guys' names. But here's Thorsheim again, back from Keaton. Probably end up calling all the brothers here by their first names primarily. Thorsheim moving his way over to Keaton. Looking across the court, and that's a turnover. Seth Wallen was the intended receiver off of his left hand out of bounds, so Grantsburg able to get a stop on the opening possession for Amery. And here come the Pirates with 30 seconds gone off the clock. Brock Matheny, and it looks like they're going to play man-to-man. High pressure. Dane kicks it out. Brock drives, looking for somebody. Zach, tough shot, and he lays it in. What a shot, and now what? A whistle. And something after the fact. Now I've got the replay. Let's see what the whistle is about. Something away from the play. I mean, a really nice play here by Zach to lay that thing in, and then on the other way, I didn't see what the heck, but Pirates will take it. 2-0. Pirates have the lead. That's a bad inbounds, but it does trickle its way out to Caleb. And here's Dane again. Dane using a screen, and he'll hand it off to Jaden. JB, they call him, to the left elbow. Little fade away, and he gets it to go. Nice start for Grantsburg. And it's 4-0 Pirates. This is Keaton. Keaton Wallen to Carter. Seth now, it gets by, but it's blocked from behind. Zach Rombach with the swat, and the Pirates take possession once again. Here is Caleb, the freshman, using a screen, getting to the elbow. Really tight defense here for Amery. Dane dribbling, finds Brock. Really tight defense. Every defender for Amery. Here's Caleb. Caleb steps back, and he will pick it up, gets it over to Matheny. And just as Brock tossed it, the guy, I think it was Dane, cut, and it was an incompletion and a turnover on the Pirates. Grantsburg played Cumberland on Tuesday night and had a really good game in the loss, but they looked a lot better than they had in their previous 3 losses. So trying to build off of that here tonight against the Warriors. That one's knocked free from Carter, and Dane having a nice night so far. Gets it over to Brock, and Grantsburg will push it up. Matheny to Lozier. And it's not just ball pressure, it's constant pressure. Dane gets the switch. Now out to Brown. Using a screen from Zach, a give and go. Zach is bumped off the ball is loose, and it's tied up. It will go to Amery. I think that was Lyle Sr. saying good hustle. I couldn't agree more. Both teams giving it their all here early, 4-0. Grantsburg has the lead. Both Zach and Jaden, the 2 leading scorers for Grantsburg, have a bucket. Carter directing traffic. Now he flips it over to Seth. And that's Thorsheim. Thorsheim from the corner. That one's short, and it goes over the head of Zach. Ball is loose, now picked back up. Keaton has it, and isn't taken away. Here's Caleb. Caleb looking, bounce past Dane. Dane is going to call for the travel. Just not a great sequence there for Grantsburg. I think Caleb was waiting for Dane to back off so he could lob it to Zach. They were kind of running down together. You kind of want to give Zach the opportunity to yam here early, but Dane maybe didn't even know how close Zach was, just running a break there, and the pass was sort of a tweener, I think. We'll watch it again and see what exactly happened, but bit of a missed opportunity there, but Grantsburg's defense doing a good job on the Warriors here early. In the corner, that's a tough one. It's going to be a near interception, but it goes off the hands of Dane Lozier, but it's still loose and finally picked up by Brock Matheny. Brock wants to move ahead. It's 3-on-4. He dumps it down to Zach. Rombach into the lane. Tough shot. Little finger roll, no good. And the rebound goes to Carter Wallen. Carter wants to pressure. That's knocked away, but he's going to get fouled. See who they call. Perhaps Dane. Looked like he got ball, but he was harassed elsewhere. Yep, they're going to get Dane his first foul. First foul of the game on the Pirates. Each team now has one foul. And Seth Wallen will come out, and Blake Anderson, the junior, will come back in. Or come in for the first time, actually. Inbounds to Carter. Carter with Caleb all over him. And Grantsburg running a zone here, 2-3 zone. Carter loses a handle, but they're going to call a foul on Zach, I think. So that'll be Zach's first foul. .14:05 left to go. Trying to lob it back into Carter. They're denying him, so they get it in elsewhere, and that is a foul on Brock. So 3 fouls in quick succession here. Danielson fouled that time. Ball will be inbounded by Anderson. Get it into Keaton. To the free throw line. The jumper off the glass, no good. Zach has his first rebound. Didn't have a ton of rebounds against Cumberland. He did have 22 points, only 6 rebounds. He had been 9th in the state before last night. Nice underneath. Dane off the glass. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. And he tries the other way, and Dane Lozier puts it in. Grantsburg leads 6-0. 3 different players scoring for the Pirates. So Grantsburg has been a man-to-man team up until last night. They ran a box and one the other night on Tuesday night. Ran that box and one. Here's a three-pointer by Thorsheim. He's good at that, and he hits it and halves the lead just like that. That's about all he does is shoot three-pointers, and he's good at it and play defense. Caleb over to Zach. Zach had a couple three-pointers on Tuesday night. From the free throw line, that might have been adjusted. There might have been a block there. Thorsheim hitting the last one. Now he's going to go over to Carter. Carter can pop from anywhere, and he pops that one right in. We've seen that a billion times, almost literally a billion times. And he's got his first bucket of the game, and we've got a tie game here after 2 in a row, 2 three-pointers in a row for Amery. Brock looking for a cutter, nobody there, so Dane will get it in the left short corner, back up to Brock. Now Caleb. Grantsburg yet to sub, about 7 minutes in. This is to Jaden. Jaden with a tough shot, but he gets it to go. Nice shot, Jaden Brown. Pirates getting some action down there in the low block, in the low paint area. Doing well, and it's 8-6. And here's Anderson over to Keaton. Keaton doesn't shoot a lot from outside. He's different in that way from his brother, and that's going to be a foul. So that's 4 fouls. And they're going to call Zach again, I think. Shoot. And that's going to mean Caden Matheny's got to come in with 12:08 left to go. So Zach will sit down with 2 fouls. And that one's intercepted by Caleb. Caleb looking for a trailer. No, he's going to take it all the way, and he's short on it. I think he was looking to maybe pass that one off. Here's Carter at the other end, not short, and it's tied up. 5 for Carter, and it's 8-8. Here's Caleb with Carter Wallen on him. Dane splits the defense, tough shot, and it gets it to go. Dane Lozier aggressive off the dribble, and Grantsburg retakes the lead 10-8. Quickly into Carter, and he's going to draw another foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Carter, just like the other night with Gora, is drawing all the fouls. That time Caden picks it up. First free throw, good. Gavin Gores couldn't miss the other night either. We have seen some premier basketball players here in the last couple nights in Grantsburg. Alex Peterson checks in while Dane Lozier takes a quick rest, gets a drink. Second free throw, money, and it's tied up. Carter Wallen has 7 of the 9 points. Sorry, yeah, it's tied up. 7 of the 10 points and a timeout called. So we will take a timeout as well. Say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
All right, out of the timeout. Grantsburg took a timeout. Here we go. And they're going to go to Jaden. Jaden is fouled 75 feet from the basket. Tough foul to take there by Marcus Bosley, new into the game. But it'll give him a chance to set up that full court pressure here. 10-10, a barn burner so far. A couple of three-pointers from Amery. Already contact before the ball even comes in. Get that ball in. He did not get it in time. Keaton to Carter. Tough shot and another foul. Grantsburg turning the ball over. And Carter Wallen, like I said before, he scored 50 against Grantsburg last time they met last year. He has 7 already in this one. 2 for 2 from the line and 3 for 3. And he gets them both again. 9 points for Carter. And Pirates are able to get across half court here. Brock through the defense, off the face of Keaton Wallen. And it's off of his face. Brock goes and apologizes. Ball in, finds Caleb. Caleb in the low block, tough sledding. Spins, turns, no. It was a nice move up until the shot wasn't very close. Seen him make that 1,000 times in the driveway, though. That should have been a foul probably. And maybe even again. But Grantsburg gets the rebound. Brown to Matheny. This is Caden firing it underneath too hard. And that's going to go off of Grantsburg. Another Grantsburg turnover. After kind of quieting the turnovers down against Cumberland tonight, they have turned the ball over a whole bunch early here. It's 12-10. Amery with the lead. 10:45 left to go in the first half. There's Anderson over to Keaton. Keaton sets up for 3. He doesn't shoot a lot of them. That one is no good, and Caden skies for the board. And they get it over to Brown, and he'll bring it up the rest of the way. Zach on the bench with 2 fouls. Brock also on the bench, but he's coming in a second. And what do we have? A foul on the other end. Lots of fouls here tonight so far. See if they can get them cleaned up a little bit. Thorsheim also set to check back in for Amery. Out comes Bosley, and out comes Peterson. So it's tough for Grantsburg with Zach picking up 2 fouls immediately. It'd be like Carter Wallen picking up 2 fouls immediately. There's Caleb for 3. He is off early. He had a nice night Tuesday night. Here's a 3 for Carter, and it's good. 12 points for him. Just to finish it up, Caleb had 11 points and 9 assists on Tuesday night. And there he lost it out of bounds. Come on, Caleb. And a timeout called by Michael Myers, the head coach. We're going to take ourselves another quick break and say thank you to a couple more of our sponsors. First one, Physical.
At Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, it's our job to make the complex simple. When your life is sidelined by an injury, surgery, or a condition keeping you from doing what you love, our services aim to get you pain-free and fully functioning. We truly care about our patient outcomes, helping you achieve your goals and improve your quality of life. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Love your life.
And thank you once again to all of our sponsors. You see their banner ads running at the bottom all night long, and you've seen it since the inception of the We Are Network. It's what makes everything go. So thank you to our sponsors. Amery out of the Grantsburg timeout, up by 5. They have the ball looking to extend their lead, and they're not afraid to shoot it from the outside. They all of them seem to have shot at least a couple this year. Carter, and he takes that extra pass. That ball is up, and it is no good. The rebound fought for, and it's going to be a foul and one. And some muscles from Carter Wallen as he just continues to own Grantsburg. If you look on the Wikipedia for Grantsburg, it says owned by Carter Wallen. He now has 14. And it's 17-10. Boy, if they stop Carter Wallen, they might have a better chance since he has 14 of the 17. And make it 15 of 18. And he's just drawn a ton of fouls. Already has 17, and we're not quite halfway, so that's 34. He's on pace for 68 points tonight. That'd be a record. And there's another turnover for Grantsburg. Matheny. Zach back into the game. Gets it to go. Caleb gets the board. Dane drives, kicks it to Brock. Brock for 3. Nope, nobody underneath. Oh, there's Zach. That's a travel, should be, yeah. He didn't land with both feet on that jump stop, so a turnover on Amery. 18-12 the score. And back into the game comes Marcus Bosley. Zach to Caleb. Caleb's been having a tough time. Gets it into Jaden. Jaden has the guy across the way. That's Brock. He doesn't want it. Zach does. Off the glass. No foul called. Gets his own rebound. Tosses out to Caleb. Caleb for three. Nope. Yep. Just kidding, Caleb. Nice shot. And that one was a shooter's roll. Caleb has three, and Grantsburg trying to get their way back into this one. 18-15 now. Amery taking their time. That's a quick three, and Zach will get the board. Pirates led this game 6-0. 2 threes from Amery, caught him back in a jiff. Here's Caleb, who just hit a three. Nice bounce pass into Jaden. Jaden has to fade away. Tough shot, got it. Jaden now with 6 points. And he's open, so he'll take it and make it. Wide open, Marcus Bosley off the bench. (21-17). Zach lobbing it into Jaden. Jaden out back to Brock. Matheny intercepted. Good read there by Seth Wallen, and another foul as Carter Wallen gets fouled by Dane Lozier this time. That's 8 fouls now on the Pirates. So this will be free throw or free throws, depending on how Carter does on the first one. And if it's like all the other ones, he will make it. Into the game, Caleb Danielson, Keaton Wallen will check out. 6:21 left to go in the first half. Wallen with 15 of the 21 points. Now he has 16. He loves playing Grantsburg, and I think he has 1 foul, so not even close to foul trouble for him. Your Stars got to learn how to stay in the game, and Carter does, and he knows how to hit free throws. 17 points in the first 12 minutes of the game. That's good for a team. It's all right for a team. Brock finds Dane. Dane for 3. That's just a little bit off. 3 rebound goes to Amery. And that one's tipped. Zach is able to get it. Can he hold it up? And that's going to be a travel. No travel on that one. They're going to call a jump ball. Wow, he caught it, slid for 5 feet. I thought they would call a travel on that one, but I'm not always 100% aware of all the nuances to traveling, so. But Grantsburg gets it on the jump ball, the alternating possession. Brock to Brown. Jaden loses the handle and travels. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He got fouled. I thought they were going to call travel. Fouled before the travel. And that is 3 on Amery. And the second, wait, they don't have it up yet. The first on Carter Wallen. JB for 3, short. Rebound battled for, but tipped right to an Amery Warrior. Here comes Carter. Carter runs into JB. JB goes flying. Carter sees an opportunity, kicks it out. 3-point shot on the way, and it's good. It's good. 3 points, Keaton's first points of the night, and it's no lie. Opponents' 3-point shooting this year against Grantsburg is about 50%. Grantsburg just cannot buy a break with teams coming in and hitting threes. That one's off the mark. Good follow by Dane, but it's out of bounds. So that trend continues. Now, this is a good 3-point shooting team, so you expect them to make some threes, but they haven't missed too many, it doesn't seem like. Maybe it's just I'm biased here. Let's see, I just kicked the clock, too. That's not good. I'll get that fixed in a second here. There we go. In the corner, Thorsheim already has 1 3-pointer. That is strike into the game. Wallen, jump stop, and he has it stripped by Zach. Zach's got to be careful, but it goes right to a player in the corner, and he hits it for 3. What do you know? That was Keaton Wallen. There's just no stopping it. And it's 29-17, and Grantsburg finds themselves down once again by double digits in the first half. 4:25 left to go. How many threes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers, 6 3-pointers here for Amery. Jaden to the rack and good. He has 8. 10-point lead for Amery. Open for 3. That one misses. Tracked down by Dane, but he runs right into a guy. Does get the foul as Thorsheim's shoe comes popping off. He's working on putting that back on. Don't forget, we have entertainment at halftime. We have the initials game, plus we have a dance team performance 4 minutes away or so. Here's Zach lobbing it in to Jaden. Jaden, double team, tries to fight. There were 4 guys in the paint. Tried to force it to Zach. There's how you run a fast break, and it's good. Carter to Keaton. Lobbed into Jaden. Jaden, and he's fouled. Seth Wallen and Blake Anderson set to check back in. Out comes Keaton. Well, it's 1-1 here for Grantsburg. That's a 7th foul on Amery. Seth Wallen comes out. And Jaden Brown will shoot a 1-1. Marcus Bosley comes out. Joseph Thorsheim back in. 3:37 left to go. It's 31-19. And the Pirates trying to get back. Jaden hits the free throw. Two for Jaden Brown. Jaden broke his leg at the end of the football season, wasn't able to play the first few games of the year, made a heck of a recovery, and he's looking like he hasn't lost his step now that he's back to full strength. 3:19 left to go. This is Anderson. Over to Wallen, that's Seth. Now in the right short corner. And that's a travel. So a turnover. Amery had turned the ball over quite a bit early, but have really taken care of the ball well up until just then and have scored a lot of points, 31-21 with 3 minutes left to go. They have kind of cooled off here as of late, I suppose, but went on a tear there. That one almost knocked away. Now it's 5-on-4. Caleb, fancy moves to the rack. That's a nice play by Caleb Rombach. That's what we like to see. Carter has the ball punched free. Jaden, and he will hand it off to Dane. And they pick up the defense at half court. So 2:38, Grantsburg showing signs of life now, 8-point game. Zach Rombach out there playing with 2 fouls. Marcus Bosley has 3. He's on the bench for Amery now. Step back. Oh, Jaden thought about it, had a chance. Got to put a little more stink on that pass. Lozier harassed by Wallen. And he'll move to his right, looking inside. Zach Rombach backs him down. Tough shot, get in there! Doesn't go in there. Did not obey dear old dad's. Sorry, sometimes I slip into dad mode. Amery fan, sorry about that. Zach and Caleb are my boys, so. But Zach finds his way back to the free throw line, trying to get things going here. Just 5 points for Zach here in the first half. Of course, he had to sit. About 12 minutes left to go in the half. Sat for about 6 minutes, I think. Second free throw is up and good. Well, everybody hitting free throws here tonight. Under 2 minutes to play. It's a 6-point game. Grantsburg has worked their way back into it here after they had a 12-point lead. There's a three that I thought hit the thing, but Zach will come down with a rebound anyhow. I thought it might have hit the little strap there, but I don't have a great angle at it. Refs have a lot better angle at it. Here's Lozier. Dane with a minute and a half. Lobbed it. That's a bad pass. And saved. Another turnover for Grantsburg. Open shot, no good. Rebound, and Grantsburg comes away with it. Brock Matheny leading it 3-on-2. And he traveled on a fast break. And Caleb put it in, but a travel before he let go of the ball. Another missed opportunity there for the Pirates. They work so hard to get that ball, and then that happens. Still a work in progress here. A very young team. One senior out there. Nice play by Caleb, saved it, and it's going to be white ball. Great play by Caleb to kind of get that one for Grantsburg. Back into the game, Samuel Strike, sophomore. So for Grantsburg, one senior out there, two juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman. So a very young team. Under a minute to go. Grantsburg now down by 6. Matheny. Dane, tough pass. Zach in the paint, loses a handle, and it's picked up. Another turnover on the Pirates. So many. Carter blocked, but the rebounds go. The ball is right to 3 Warriors. It's unreal. I didn't even see who got the points on that one. Absolutely unreal. A great block like that. That's Zach's second block, but again, if it weren't for bad luck, Grantsburg could have no luck. Step back 3, Jaden, good. Jaden leads Grantsburg scores. He has 13. 8 seconds left. 5-point lead. Grantsburg doesn't want Keaton to take this shot here. He gets in the paint, kicks it out. 3-pointer, and no rebound. Oh, almost up off the glass and good. Grantsburg does come back. It's a 5-point halftime. That was just a stressful half, you guys. All right, so we're going to have dance team here. Before we get to that, let's say thank you to a couple more sponsors. Here's Physical.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
All right, so we can't play the music that they're going to play here, of course, copyright issues, but enjoy the dance team. Nonetheless, we'll pop in and out of the sound here. But yeah, we have to keep it quiet, which is silly, but it's what we have to do so we don't get kicked off of Facebook. YouTube's way more lenient. They'll just say I can't monetize this, but we're not really doing that anyway with their stuff. But here's the dance team in all their glory. 9 of them tonight. So for the initials game tonight, we're going LB, LB, So get ready to play that after this. Just took a B-reel. If you're my friend, you'll see it. Caden doing the worm. Is anybody even out there? That's the question. Pretty quiet comment section. All right, we got 57 and 74. We got plenty of people watching, so it should be a barn burner of an initials game here tonight. Hey, good job to the dance team. So before we get to the game, let's say thank you to a couple more sponsors, then we'll get that done. First one we'll say thank you to is Northwood Tech.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then on the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and
You have your phone?
fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
Well, I just said a whole bunch of stuff and you couldn't hear me. I was telling Linda that there wasn't any sound because we had to mute it for the dance team, but then I forgot to turn it back on. So away we go. Thanks for all you guys chiming in. Are you guys ready to play the initials game? LB, let's put the chat stream up there so you guys know. There they are. Here we go. LB, clue number 1, debuted in 1994. Debuted in 1994. Clue number 2, connected to Woodstock. Connected to Woodstock. Clue number 3, has been nominated for Grammy Awards. Has been nominated for Grammy Awards. Clue number 4, connected to 2011's Gold Cobra. Connected to 2011's Gold Cobra. Clue number 5, known for their quote-unquote faith. Known for their faith. Brian Vilstrup is correct. Limp Bizkit is correct. And I saw there, Linda said you couldn't hear anything for the whole first half. That's crazy. Usually people would alert me if that was happening, so I hope that, and I didn't see anything wrong on my end, so hopefully people could hear otherwise. Last clue for Limp Bizkit was 1999's Significant Other featured their hit song, Nookie. You know the one. All right, so here we go. Clue number 2. Good job, V. Clue number 1, LB. Seen golfing in a 1996 film. Seen golfing in a 1996 film. Clue number 2, famous for wearing green. Famous for wearing green. Clue number 3, Connected to Twitter's logo. Connected to Twitter's logo. Clue number 4 has appeared in McDonald's commercials. Oh, my goodness, we have some answers. Oh, I gave Brian a lot more credit than Larry Bird is correct. Matt Humple got it as well. And Brent, excellent. Okay, I got a couple people saying they could hear everything for the first half. That's good. Sorry, some of you maybe weren't able to, but I'm glad it was working for the majority. Jesse Jensen, and I know that some of you get the stream at different times, so don't feel bad if you had it and were a little late in terms of how quickly I got it. Played himself in 1994's Blue Chips and a member of the 1992 Olympic Dream Team. Okay, let's go with this one. Clue number 1 appeared in the 1985 CBS movie Stone Pillow. Appeared in the 1985 CBS movie Stone Pillow. Clue number 2, connected to the name Diane Belmont. Connected to the name Diane Belmont. Clue number 3, connected to grapes. Connected to grapes. Oh, look at this. Wisco fun, says Lucille Ball. Tracy's watching. She says Lucille Ball. Lucy Ball, you got it. Yep, you guys all got it. Wow, what? Is it the Diane Belmont thing? I have never heard of that. Grapes. That's the only thing I know. Oh, that's when she did the wine stomping one, yeah. Died in 1989, was the first woman to run a major studio and legendary sitcom star known for her iconic 1950s CBS show. All right, we got like a minute left, and they always get this thing started beforehand, so we are going to call it a night. Thank you all for participating. Hope you had loads of fun. I did. And scoring here in the first half, it was the Carter Wallen show, 17 points for him. Keaton, his brother, with 7. Joey Thorsheim had a 3, and so did Marcus Bosley. For Grantsburg, Jaden Brown has 13, Zach Rombach has 6, Caleb Rombach has 5, and Dane Lozier has 4. So as the final seconds tick away, and I know I missed, somebody had another bucket there for Amery that I couldn't tell who got it. It was off of that one big block that Zach had off the backboard, and 3 Amery guys kind of had a shot at it. I didn't see who actually shot it. 33-28. Amery had as much as a 12-point lead in the first half. Grantsburg still struggling with turnover woes, and give a lot of credit to Amery's defense. It's been high pressure basically all night. Started off intensely and has backed off just a little bit, but still quite a good defense. 18 minutes up on the clock to decide this one. 33-28. Amery has the lead, and they have the ball here to start the second half. And it's Keaton Wallen to inbound it, and this is Blake Anderson. Blake at the top of the key. Grantsburg in there 2-3. Brock quickly down to cover that short corner. And that one is through the hands. That'll be an over and back as Dane nearly got to it in time. And just like the first half started, Grantsburg gets a stop on defense. Against Cumberland, Grantsburg came out of the halftime locker room hair on fire. Scored, I think, 13 straight. A lot of it was Zach, I think, scored 12. That's another lob into Zach. That worked against Cumberland. Finding Jaden. Jaden, and can't get that ball to go in. Keaton the other way, off of Carter. Oh, nice play in the corner by Thorsheim to keep that one alive. Carter trying to break down Jaden. Gets in the paint, kicks it out. Thorsheim moves to his right. He doesn't take a lot of shots inside the arc, and again has to save the ball from going out of bounds. There is Boy, a little arm bar there, and then the foul will be called on Dane. So they didn't call the right arm there. I don't know if you could see it or not. Maybe my eyes were deceiving me. Ref's right there on the spot, but Dane's going to pick up his third foul right away here in the second half. 56 seconds off the clock. Fighting for the ball. He thought he was arm barred away from it, and then he got called for it subsequently. Here's Thorsheim in the corner. Oh! And here's Wallen. Keaton will launch the three. That's off the mark, but it goes right to a teammate, Seth Wallen, trying to back down Zach. He dribbles it out of bounds. So Amery not looking particularly smooth here coming out of the second half locker room. Grantsburg doing a good job pressuring, forcing some tough shots and passes. Here's Matheny. Brock. Looking for Dane. Now Caleb. Nope. Not sure what they're trying to do here. Zach to Caleb. Over to Dane. Matheny. Underneath. There's Jaden. He's got a chance. Gets it over to Zach. Zach, tough shot. Too hard. Oh, not too hard. He got it. And he got two more. Sorry. I've been off the last two calls here. Zach now with 8. 33-30. Grantsburg gets the first points of the second half. Carter. Oh, he reached for it. And that's going to be a foul on Zach. 2 minutes into the second half, he picks up his third. So Dane and Zach both have 3 fouls. Not a good thing for the Pirates because Zach's going to have to stay in there to play this game with 3 fouls. Dane also, nobody getting up off the bench for Grantsburg. And my goodness, I think that's the first missed free throw of the night for either team. Carter's been stellar from there, and he will not miss 2 in a row. Now with 18 points. Jaden already almost at his season average. Here's Brock. Brock kicks it back out. Dane. Good closeout by Amery. Dane. They're trying to lob it into Zach. Zach's got to get out of the lane. There he goes. There they go. Zach fires it over to Jaden. Kick. No, thought he was going to kick it out, but Jaden can't get the ball to go. Oh, my gosh. Carter just flies by the defense there. Basically led to a fast break, 36-30 now. Here's Brock kicking it over. Dane. Dane had a chance there. He had a chance to shoot it or to drop it off to Zach. He drives and hits the front rim. Kicked out. Thorsheim open for 3. Splashes it home. Give that kid an open look, and it is all over. He has 6 now, and all that effort catching up is kind of, I don't know if it took all the energy for Grantsburg or what, but they are now facing a 9-point deficit. Here's Jaden spinning, and it's just picked off. Don't get a foul, Zachary. Here's Keaton. Keaton stops, gets it back out to Carter. That's a travel on Carter. Amy says, go Joey. Joey Thorsheim with that big 3 a second ago. Here's Zach. Zach bumped off the ball, and that's going to be a foul on Seth Wallen. And 2 new players coming into the game. It'll be Samuel Strike and Caleb Danielson, and they're going to come in just a moment here. And out comes Blake Anderson and Seth Wallen. That's actually, they still don't have the foul up there. There it is. First on Seth Wallen. Inbounding. Oh, a tough one. more tough passing. Jaden, and it's going to be a turnover on the Pirates. This turnover stat is not going to look good for Grantsburg when they look at it tonight or tomorrow. And again, it's a lot of pressure from Amery. It's not just throwing the ball away. Not too often anyway. Good defense by Amery. To the corner. Now Keaton. Back up top to strike. Moving along the perimeter. Carter. Thorsheim with the hand in his face. They bump it inside to Keaton. Keaton back outside, and it's thrown away. It'll be Grantsburg ball. I just see Coach Tom McKay, hand on his head, just kind of a little disbelief on that one. I think just how I was just talking about, Grantsburg hasn't really thrown it away. Amery has thrown it away a couple times here. Oops, shoot, I just really messed things up on that. There we go. Here's Zach. Jaden. Caden. Caleb. Using a screen. Little roll. Finds Zach almost. Kicks it back out. Dane Lozier off the front of the rim. Rebound. Good box out there by Caleb Danielson. Lobbed up ahead, and it's knocked away by Rombach out of bounds. Into the game is Marcus Bosley. And checking out Keaton Wallen. Keaton with 7 points on the night. He averages 15, so Grantsburg doing a nice job on him. Carter averages a little over 24 points. He's already to 20. That ball knocked away. Can Grantsburg get the loose ball? They do. Dane. He will slow things down. Jaden. Some hand fighting underneath. Jaden is open for three. In and out. Rebound Thorsheim. Zach, don't pick up a silly fourth foul. Yeesh. I know it looks so enticing, and there's Jaden going to pick up a foul. Boy, Carter is so good at drawing fouls. He just dribbles under control into people and just causes them to foul. Really good ball handler there in Carter Wallen. That is the third foul on Grantsburg. Second foul on Jaden. Lobbed in to an open spot. Carter with strong hands. He's going to fly by, and an easy layup at the other end, and a timeout called by Amery. 22 points for Carter Wallen. And just like against Cumberland, one guy stealing the show. 36 points for Gavin Goras for Cumberland on Tuesday, and already Carter Wallen with 22. Not halfway through the second half yet. 41-30 Grantsburg leads. Coming up next for the Pirates, they take on Luck tomorrow night. Back to conference play. A lot of conference games now. The rest of January will be filled with them. Grantsburg only had 2 home games here in December, so a slew of them here in January, which is nice. So 5-6 home games as compared to 4 away games this month. And a nice newly resurfaced gym floor, making it a little bit easier to play. It was pretty slippery down there before. 12:28 left to go, an 11-point lead for Amery, almost their largest of the night. They had a 12-point lead in the first half. Grantsburg with the ball after the Amery timeout. See if they end up, oh my gosh. Just off the hands of Jaden Brown, out of bounds, out of the timeout. Turnover off the first pass. There's one that Amery didn't cause, just a concentration one maybe that time, or maybe it just hit a dead spot in the floor. That can happen too. Three-pointer from Keaton, splashes it home. And Amery almost certainly up at about 50% three-point percentage tonight. That's lobbed over, fired underneath, and another turnover. Jaden is picked off. And Carter left to his own devices. Nice play. Oh, that's a travel. How do you not call? Okay, and that is a loose ball. Grantsburg picks up. Looked like maybe it was just you get 2 steps before your shot. That might have been what they said. Zach in the lane, off the glass, no good, and he misses a get off him. Boy, he is flirting with getting his 4th foul. Grantsburg missing some of those shots. And turning the ball over. Not going to get it done. Look at them. They do look like they've gone box and one. Yeah, going box and one on Carter, it looks like. And leaving Keaton open. That one is off the back of the iron, and Dane will come up with the rebound. Jaden Brown brings it across the timeline. 14-point lead, biggest lead of the game for Amery. Caleb. Dane open in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And the rebound, it's a one and done. Carter likes what he sees. Puts it a little too far, and Zach comes up with the board, gets it over to Caleb, up ahead to Jaden. Grantsburg, initially, before the season started, they wanted to be a team to push the ball, had a lot of tempo. Here's Caleb in the corner. He's going to spot up. No. That time Zach is able to get the rebound, though, and he'll kick it out to Dane. Here's Caden. Jaden for 3. No. And that is going to go out of bounds. Dane goes Spider-Manning up off the end wall. And Brock Matheny checks back into the game. And Grantsburg will call a timeout. Timeout called, 44-30, 10-13 left to go in the game. Amery 6-4 overall, 1-4 in the conference. They have 5 non-conference wins. They're 5-0 in non-conference games and looking good here about halfway through the second half to go to 6-0 in non-conference. Grantsburg still, their record, if this score kind of holds up, they'll go to 2-6, but still 2-3 in the conference with basically the whole conference season ahead of them. They've been playing bigger teams. Like I said, they played Cumberland on Tuesday. They've got Amery tonight, just a little bit bigger schools. And they've struggled, to be sure. The Cumberland game was a good game. It ended 73-62. It was much closer than that score indicated. It was a fight the whole time. And this one's been a fight. It's been a pretty good game. If Grantsburg could just stop turning the ball over so much. Nice touch pass, but that's a turnover. And a lot of banging down there. No calls, which is fine. Let them play. Oh, my gosh, and another turnover. Brock just launched it over the head of Caleb, who wasn't looking. I'm not sure if he was supposed to spot somewhere or what. We'll see here. Jaden's going to come in for whoever's fault it was, I predict. Just kidding. Daxter's coming out. Daxter didn't do anything wrong. Daxter just got a little bit of time in. But now just turnovers. Wallen, Seth. And this is Bosley back to Keaton into Carter. Wow. Oh, man. Nice rebound there by Rombach. Sky to get it, but Carter almost made a banana shot there. Nice. What a player. Here's Jaden going baseline, reverse layup. That's blocked. Zach is able to get the loose ball momentarily. It's taken away from him. And back down on the other end. Carter sidesteps into the lane. He's able to easily maneuver away from the charge attempt. And he has his average now with 24, still just over halfway through the second half. He did drop 50 on Grantsburg last time they played, so oh my gosh, into Zach, but he can't find the touch. Up, and he gets that one to go. A big one there for Zach, who's kind of been struggling from the field, but he does get into double digits now. He has 10. Zach averaging 21.6 points per game, well off his average right now. Actually, nobody, I guess Jaden is on pace. He usually gets 14 and a half. He's at 13, but he's about the only Pirate on pace. In and out, and a missed free throw for Zach. Keaton. Back to Keaton. So they put Jaden Brown on Carter, and then the rest are playing like a 2-2 zone, a box and one. So if you watch Carter, the 2-2s are on each other. Carter Wallen and Jaden Brown. Cross court. Spinning, nearly blocked. What a shot. Nice shot and finish there by Seth Wallen. Not necessarily a score, but nice touch on that one. And it's 48-32, a 16-point lead now for Amery. Drop down to Caleb, and I don't know where that pass was going. Dane Lozier getting set to check back in. There's a block knocked away. Steele will probably get credited to Zach. Jaden will step. Oh my gosh, they're just throwing it to nobody. Caleb with a tough shot, and he'll go to the line for two. Just trying to make something happen here. Some of these passes are just, we've seen a couple that are going to players that aren't looking, and it's hard to tell who's at fault there, if it's the passer, if the receiver ought to be looking. 2 free throws here for Caleb. Good on the first one. Caleb has 6. He's averaging just under 10. And Seth Wallen will check out of the game for Amery. 48-33. Get that up there. A little bit of a delay here. There's 2 fouls on Seth Wallen now. Not sure what the delay is, but Caleb for his second free throw off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound goes to Caleb Danielson. Oh my gosh, and that's going to be a foul on Zach. His 4th foul, just running up the back of Carter Wallen with 7:31 left to go, picking that one up where it just didn't need to happen. That's 4 fouls on Zach. Dane Lozier comes in, and Zach will have to hit the bricks. He won't be able to stay out for long, but got himself into foul trouble, didn't give himself much of a chance in this game. We'll see how Grantsburg does without him. They did a great job yesterday because Zach didn't start the game. Oof. 3-pointer on the way, in and out, rebound to the second guy. That's Jaden Brown. Up ahead, here's Dane. Dane in the lane, tough shot, misses it. And Carter now trying to go back in. A lot of contact. A really delayed whistle, and that's going to be Dane's 4th foul. And Carter draws another one. We don't keep track of that. I would love to see how many fouls he has created. Most of them tonight have been drawn by Carter Wallen, and Dane Lozier with 4 fouls will come out, but he also looks a little shaken up as Alex Peterson comes in. So Dane and Zach off the floor with 4 fouls. Just under 7 minutes left to go. Brett says, "Come on, Pirates." Reggie says, "Hello, Bob. Hope you had a great holiday and start to New Year." Thank you, Reggie. To you, too. Oh. Here's Keaton versus Caleb. That's a fun little matchup. And Carter, now Keaton. Keaton and Caleb have met along the way over the past few years, the 2 freshmen. That's a nice kick out, an open 3 for Thorsheim, and they just don't miss when they're that open. Thorsheim, 3 3-pointers on the game. Joey with 9 points. Quickly, no. Rebound to Amery. That one's off the foot, and is it a travel? Oh, I think they're going to call travel, but that was a crazy play. We haven't seen a replay in a while. Let's take a look at this crazy play. Off the foot, right to the guy. I don't know. That didn't. Yeah. So what do we have? Coming off is Samuel Strike. And I didn't see who came into the game, guys. Might have been Blake Anderson. Here's Alex Peterson, and there's a turnover. And Zach Rombach will come back into the game. 6:01 remaining, and Alex has to leave. That ball was passed out of bounds. No chance to retrieve that one for Caden Matheny. So Renee's still working on Dane on the side, on the bench. Zach's going to have to really limit his defense. He has to not be aggressive so he doesn't foul out here under 6 minutes left to go. Keaton. And there's Carter again. Carter running in, nice pass, good. And that was Caleb Danielson for 2. His first points of the night. 53-33, it's up to a 20-point lead. Caleb's gonna launch and make it for 3. Caleb Rombach now has 9. And that's about his average timeout called, full timeout called by Grantsburg. 53-36, Grantsburg's gonna need to start shooting like that, I think, to get back into this one. 5:25 left to go in the game. And again, it looks like Grantsburg is going to fall once again. They started the season 2-1 and have they've lost. This will be 5 in a row, and all of them by double digits. Now, the one on Tuesday would have been under, but there was a 3-point shot when it was clock running down, and a young man from Cumberland took a 3. An ill-advised 3, to say the least. A lot of commotion and hubbub about that, but it did make it actually, you know what? It would have been a 9-point deficit instead of 12. Big deal, but 11. So, yeah, it would have been a 8-point deficit, but doesn't really matter in the scheme of things, except now it's going to be 5 double-digit losses in a row for Grantsburg, potentially. Still a lot of time left in this one, 5:25 left to go, 53-36. Grantsburg scores 56 points on average, Amery 62, so they're both kind of below. Amery's on track. And there's a block by Zach, that's 3 blocks for him. He's ranked 17th, nice no! Did they call a travel? It looked like he had gotten rid of it or touched. The backside ref called it. So I'm not complaining that he's at a different vantage point. It's more just a reaction. Since I'm thinking about the rest, I want to say thank you to our referees and officials. They take a lot of grief, but they do a good job. Here's Carter, that's Seth. Now Thorsheim looking for his 4th 3. No, rebound Rombach. Zach coming down with some key rebounds here, and again, it's just, there's Jaden not making the shot there, and now a 2-on-1 break. Keaton can't find it. Zach can't pull in the rebound. Loose ball. Zach eventually will get credited with the rebound here. Jaden, and they're just going to have to push. They have to push, and Jaden's going to try to create, and can't blame him. That one's high off the glass, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Grantsburg. And now Zach and Jaden meet and talk. Dane on the bench still. He had missed the first couple games with an injury, and it looks like he's got an ice pack on his left leg. So he might be done for the night. I see Coach Myers talking to him. And that is a miss by Carter at the other end. Don't see that too often. Fired across Jaden. Yep, he's going to take the 3. Nope. Rebound. Zach gets up with it. Tough shot, and the ball was loose, and Brock is going to get called for the foul on Keaton. Now, I like the restraint there because he had a similar situation where Brock had a late game foul that got kind of ugly, and he got a flagrant on it. That time he was able to let go in time and not pick up a flagrant foul, just his 3rd foul. 6th foul on Grantsburg. And Thorsheim with his 9 points. He averages 7, so he's over his average. Keaton. And a foul on Caleb. He doesn't like the call. And that's 7 fouls. Let's see. I wasn't looking at the play. I saw Coach Mackey doing something, so that's going to be a 1-1. I just want to see what they I think he thought he had all ball there. But he didn't, and it'll be a free throw, maybe 2 here for Keaton Wallen. Keaton has 10, now he has 11. 54-36. .18 lead. That's the first foul on Caleb. Nice rebound by Zach Rombach. Really skied for that one, looking for a ball handler, and that's Jaden across the way. Jaden over to Matheny, to Zach. Zach, tough shot, good. 12 points for Rombach, well off his normal pace. Still 4 minutes left, 3.5 minutes left. And Caleb's gonna get called on Keaton again. That time clearly a reach in, just trying to make something happen, to steal on that, and Keaton will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's the 8th foul on Grantsburg. Eileen says go Warriors, and Cindy says way to go Joey. That was after he hit that last three. JLP, one of our friends, says Caleb has a nice looking jumper. Thanks, Jacob. Free throw is good. Keaton up to 12 points. So Carter averages 24, he has 24. Keaton averages 15, he has 12 with the pending free throw. He has 13. So those guys getting it done, getting their season average at a timeout called by Amery. So we'll go through that. Carter has 24, Keaton with 13. 9 points for Joey Thorsheim. 3 points for Marcus Bosley, 2 points for Caleb Danielson and Seth Wallen. For Grantsburg, Jaden Brown has 13, Zach Rombach has 12, Caleb Rombach has 9, Dane Lozier has 4. No scoring from the bench, and Brock is yet to get a point here tonight. Brock, not known for a shooter. He's under 2 points a game. Really rely on Zach and Jaden to get the points, and Zach didn't, he had to sit a whole bunch in this one due to foul trouble. He's at 12. Caleb averages he averages 9.7. He's got 9 tonight, so. Here's the inbounds. He gets it over to Caleb. Caleb crosses the timeline and will set up the offense. Gets it back over to Matheny. To Brown. Brown sidesteps. He's got a little lane. Little contact, turnover. Carter at the logo, and what? And it's a foul on Jaden Brown. Third on him, and another 1-and-1 last bonus. It'll be double bonus next. Out comes Seth Wallen, in comes Samuel Strike. Oh, and he was popped, I think, so he's going to sit down and get worked on by Renee. I can show that in a minute, but Carter's got some more points to take here. 1-and-1, and the first free throw is money. 25 points for Carter Wallen. I wonder if he's disappointed that he's not going to. I mean, he started, what did I say, halfway through the first half. He was on pace for, 68 points. He had 17 out the gate. What a stud. That one's good as well. Just a junior. Here's another junior, Jaden Brown. Jaden handling the ball. He wants to go to the rack, and he gets it. 15 points for Jaden. 58-40. 2:43 left to go. Next foul against Grantsburg will be 2 shots. The double bonus, 3-pointer for Keaton. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be another crazy good 3-point percentage against us, against Grantsburg. It's crazy how that's been going. Now, they didn't need a crazy one. Here's Zach, his first 3 of the game. Nope, rebound, Carter. Zach was 2 for 4 in the last game. You got to take these shots now. Zach's got a good shot from outside, just missed that one. And now the deep bench comes out again. Doggone. Grantsburg had. These guys get into the game too often because it's a blowout this way. So a foul, 2 free throws coming up for Carter Wallen. Probably his last 2 points of the night. And the rest of the starters will likely be coming off. Grantsburg has to send some guys to the line here. And another disappointing night for the Pirates. It's a 21-point Amery lead. 22. 27 points for Carter. There was a point where he had 17 of the 21 points. Second free throw, no good. Rebound goes to Cookie. So Carter and Keaton still out there. And then 3 subs for Amery. Here's Jackson Finch. Now the other ones get off the bench. Jackson to Daniel Nelson, who's just harangued. Here's Daxter, who fouled out of the JV game, but those don't come with, and that's a blocking foul on number 24. On 24, Benjamin Lorsung. Lorsung. Now, there used to be a teacher here in Grantsburg. Shoot. I'm trying to remember her first name. She got married to a Lorsung English teacher. Is that a relation? Here's Boomstick putting the ball on the floor. Shot. Boomstick. And he gives a big hug, but it's a gentle one, so no call. Boom looking for his first points of the year. Minute 15 left to go. And a three-pointer. No. Rebound up for grabs. That 3 was taken by Joseph Bynes. Underneath, open, and the layup is good. Wyatt Hansen. And the blowout continues, a 24-point Amery lead. Grantsburg only mustering 40 points tonight. Boom. To Axel, over to Jackson. Grantsburg trying to run the offense, looking for a screen. Comes off of it, Axel. And he'll back it up. Axel's a heck of a ball handler and really knows the game well. And with 30 seconds left, he's looking for a shot here. Daxter. Crossover, tough shot, and he'll go to the line for 2 with 23.2 seconds left to go. Becky Lorsung is his mother. Yes, that's it, Tracy, Becky. So hi, Becky. I bet she's here, but that's awesome. That's a lot of fun. Daxter gets it to go. Daxter, first bench point of the night for Grantsburg. Second free throw for Dax. Yep. 64-42, 20 seconds left to go. This is when silliness happened last night, but they're just going to play. Three-pointer. No. Rebound, tapped, and taken by Axel. Ball is taken away from him. High layup over the glass. And he'll be hearing about that from his teammates for sure. Joseph Burns. And the coach is calling off the dogs here with 5 seconds left. They were in full court pressure. Axel moving over, and it's intercepted. Ball is loose, and time will run out on another big double-digit loss here for Grantsburg. Amery played really well, scored 64 points. They usually score 63, so right on brand for them. They usually give up about 57. Tonight they only gave up 42. Turnovers the story of the game again for the Pirates. It's going to be a 20-plus turnover night for Grantsburg. That's kind of the story. They're not bad if they can hold on to the ball, but they've been struggling so much with that as of late, giving free possessions. You saw Carter just kind of take over the game when he would get an opportunity to take that ball off of a turnover. He scored 27 points in the win. Little bro Keaton with 16. Joey Thorsheim had 9. 3 points for Marcus Bosley. 2 points for Seth Wallen, Caleb Danielson, and Wyatt Hansen. For Grantsburg, Jaden Brown led the scoring with 15. Zach had 12. Caleb with 9. Dane with 4, and Daxter with 2. Rough night offensively for Grantsburg. A lot to do with the turnovers and foul trouble. Zach Rombach is kind of the straw that stirs the drink for Grantsburg, and he had to sit a whole bunch of minutes due to foul trouble. So clean up the early fouls, and we got to do something about these turnovers. They're killing us. I say us because, like I said earlier, I have 2 kids on the team, Zach and Caleb. So disappointing season, to be sure. Grantsburg had high hopes coming into the conference, hoping they could compete at the top. Nothing says that they can't. Some tough non-conference losses here to Cumberland and Amery to start the year, the 2024, but the entire conference season basically still ahead of them. Starting tomorrow night against Luck, we'll have that game here. It's a doubleheader. Boys play first at 5:45, followed by the girls game, and Grantsburg will look to get back on track tomorrow night here in Grantsburg. But that is going to do it. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. I had a great time with you guys. Thanks for playing the initials game at halftime, and appreciate the support as always from the viewers and the sponsors. And thanks again to the squad in Amery that makes We Are Amery such a special a part of the We Are network. So for Nick Rombach on camera, my name is Bob Rombach, saying thank you for watching high school basketball here. Again, Amery wins 64-42. You watched it here on We Are Amery and We Are Grantsburg, both part of the We Are network. Have a great night, everybody.